Yeah.
where we teach truth
That's
principles.
119th National.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know.
10:30 this morning, the Reverend Dr. Barbara King from Atlanta, Georgia will be the guest speaker. Is it really?
Yeah.
Then you've got to come and hear her. We're celebrating 43 years this year.
Yes. Well, how was your trip?
We honored her.
You was out of town for a while.
Yeah, I was on a 2-week book tour with my book in New York City and Washington, D.C.
What's the name of the book? Power, Passion?
The Passion Principles, Pathways to Purpose, Power, and Profit.
Oh, yeah.
Book on career and personal development from a spiritual perspective. Did you get your copy yet?
No.
Well, you be sure to get one.
I can't read.
Well, that means
It's on tape.
I'm going to have to put it on tape just for you. Okay?
All right.
Thank you so much for calling, and thanks for listening to the all-new Gospel Radio 1390, where the ministry is in the music.
Bring it down.
Request line, the Canton Spirituals. I made it on the all-new Gospel Radio 1390, where the ministry is in the music. The Gospel Radio 1390 reminds you to join F.J. Bailey every Saturday for the best of the week. F.J. will play the top 15 request songs of the week, and if you can name all 15 songs, you'll win a top 15 blessing package. Join F.J. Bailey Saturday at 6 p.m. on the all-new Gospel Radio 1390. It's 8:44. Good Sunday morning to you. I'm Zelda Robinson.
Gospel Radio 1390.
It's 8:49 on the all-new Gospel Radio 1390. Chicagoland weather. It's another lovely day in Chicago this last day of October. It's going to be high in the 70s, just like it was yesterday. There were people everywhere on Michigan Avenue, on the lakefront, at the beach, just simply everywhere. So enjoy this last day. High around 70, but it will be cooling off down into the 50s tonight. So if you're out and about, be sure and take a jacket. Right now at O'Hare, it's 65, Midway 63, and on the lakefront, it's a lovely 64 degrees on the all-new Gospel Radio 1390.
Gospel Radio 1390, where the ministry is in the music. Music to inspire, gonna take you higher. Gospel Radio 1390.
WGCI AM Chicago, an AM/FM incorporated station. Gospel Radio 1390.
It's officially 8 o'clock on the all-new Gospel Radio 1390, where the ministry is in the music. I'm Zelda Robinson. Good Sunday morning to you. This last Sunday of the month, as we kick off the 8 o'clock hour with Demond Pringle, Walter Hawkins, Richard Smallwood, it's the brand new one from Desmond Pringle on the all-new Gospel Radio 1390, where the ministry is in the music. It's called Up, Through, and Out. It's officially 8:11 on the all-new Gospel Radio 1390. Yes, set those clocks back. Thank you, Miss Discretion Winter, for calling. Good morning to the Reverend Paul Jakes, pastor at Old St. Paul Baptist Church on North Kedzie. And good morning to Michael in downtown, who wouldn't share his last name with me because he said I wouldn't be able to pronounce it. But good morning to you anyway from the all-new Gospel Radio 1390. It's the all-new Gospel Radio 1390, where the ministry's in the music. Hi, who's this?
This is Ethel Holloway.
Chicago's own Miss Ethel Holloway. How you doing this morning?
Girl, I'm doing fine.
It's so good to hear your voice.
I just came from Indianapolis last Sunday, and I'm just wiped out this morning. But
Are you?
praise the Lord.
Well, get you some rest.
Well, I can't get any rest right now, but I praise the Lord for people even inviting me to various places.
Amen.
I mean, here in the city as well. They were telling me they were listening last Sunday, and they said you said I was 70 years old. I think that was Albertina. I'm 62.
No, I said Albertina.
Oh, see,
yeah.
see how they get things wrong.
Yeah, they get things mixed up.
But that's all right. I wish I would. I want to see that age.
It doesn't matter how old you are.
I do want to see that age.
You
The
still
Lord is
look good.
Lord, still blessing me. And I love you.
Oh, and thank you so much.
You and Effie, y'all are my girls. Y'all are my girls.
Oh, thank you so much.
And just keep on lifting me up before the Lord, because God don't, He don't have to make things happen. But what God has for me, it is for me.
It's yours, Miss Ethel.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I love you.
I love you too.
I'm going to call her early this morning and thank her for even thinking about me.
I appreciate that.
All right, darling.
And Miss Ethel, where's your home church and who's your pastor?
Oh, Evangelist at Assembly of God, Pastor Ray Allen Berryhill. 5100 West on the Verse. Y'all come on back.
Well, thanks for listening to the All New Gospel Radio 1390, where the ministry's in the music.
The race is not given.
Headed out to church this morning. Be sure you do not want to be caught out there. You know, this is the last day of the last holiday of this decade. Yes, it's 1999. And if you're going to be out and about, seniors, be sure, since it does get dark earlier, close those curtains if you're going to the afternoon service, because it does.
Hey, this is Bill Walsh with the Power Team, Success TV Network. I am so honored that I have an amazing speaker, a gifted author that literally is taking the world by storm with her message. Zelda Robinson, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Gosh, we're so honored to have you on the show. So maybe you could share with some of the promoters around the country and individuals thinking about booking you to speak, just a bit of your background would be great.
Well, I worked 20 years in radio. I retired from radio. But that radio career turned into motivational speaking.
Yeah.
And as a result of that, I got into television. But there was always something in the back of my mind. You've got a message. You need to go back and share that. So I started back, and this is the place to be with the International Power Team so that I can get my message across.
And so when you do speak at a lot of events, right, what are a few of your main speaking topics that you like to share with audiences?
Well, the main topics I like to share are for entrepreneurs and for business owners who have a daily struggle of thoughts coming into their head about what they can and cannot do. I have a mindfulness training program, a system that will help you get to where you need to be.
And I'm sure a lot of entrepreneurs face that.
Oh,
I'm sure a lot of small business go through that challenge. And of course, if you're listening today and you're looking for a great speaker of the book, she owns this space, she lives in it every day, and she's helping a lot of individuals have that big breakthrough. So what would you say when you do and you go speak at these events, what would you say is the one big takeaway the audience walks away with? If there was like an aha moment that they would have that they'd say, oh my gosh, I learned so much from it. This is one of the big things that I learned.
Well, one of the greatest gifts that I have is mindfulness, and that's learning how the brain functions so that you don't beat up on yourself, all those negative thoughts that you have. You learn how the brain functions and how to not cover up, but replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. And there's a whole process. It's a system.
That's pretty awesome. I know you travel around, you're willing to speak globally, whether it's local, national, regional, it doesn't matter, you're there. I know you're excited about getting that message out there. What is the best way for promoters watching this video today, or someone's watching the video, that they could get some more information about you?
Just look at the website at the bottom of the screen. That's how you can contact me.
That's awesome. And all you got to do, once again, if you're looking for a great speaker, she's definitely the one. You'll love her at your event. And I can tell you that I'm excited to see you change even more lives.
Thank you so
Congratulations. Much. Thanks for being on the Power Team, Success TV Network.
Get late quicker. So keep that in mind. Spring forward, fall back. So that's how you set your clock. It's going to be a lovely day in the neighborhood. Feel like Mr. Rogers. Oh, be sure. It's 61 degrees at Midway, and right here on the lakefront, it's a lovely 65. Headed up to the 70s today, so be sure to enjoy it from the all-new Gospel Radio 1390, where the ministry is in the music. Here's Fred Hammond, No Weapon, 1390. Fort Worth Men's Choir. That's for Miss Ethel Holloway. I'd rather have Jesus than anything. It just means all the love in the world. You can't get the kind of love that you can get from Jesus. You know, man will always disappoint you, and they really do really mean well, but they sometimes disappoint you. So give God the glory and give God your love, and you'll never, ever be disappointed. Congratulations to Reverend Lucius Hall, pastor of the First Church of Love and Faith, as they celebrate their 20th annual banquet. It's happening Friday, November 5th at 8 p.m. at the Hyatt Regency in Chicago, 151 East Wacker Drive in the Grand Ballroom. Isn't that wonderful just to be celebrating so many years and still be loved and feel love? Well, congratulations to Reverend Lucius Hall and the congregation. Hello to Walter and Paul and the Dr. Helen Carey of Christ Universal Temple. And don't forget about Dr. Winston Johnson. Special hello to Adrian Fitz on the South Side. And one of my favorite instructors at Christ Universal Temple, Miss Betty Parker, helping me understand the Bible. Did you know the Bible was made up of allegories? Not to be taken literally? That's food for thought. And a special hello and good morning to Kurt Shannon on the South Side and Inez Clay, and a special hello and congratulations to the Reverend Dr. Johnny Coleman of Christ Universal Temple, my minister, the woman who's making dreams happen when they said she couldn't do it. And as you're headed to church this morning, enjoy the day. It's going to be in the 70s from the all-new Gospel Radio 1390. As we continue with Luther Vandross, who does the impossible dream. I'm Zelda Robinson. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I will see you back here next Sunday from 5 until 9 a.m. and we'll do it all over again by the grace of God. 1390. Make it a great day. God bless. God bless.